Ace of Swords. My goodness, I felt my throat lock up right before I started this reading. So that might be very significant for some of you. The Ace of Swords is the air related to communication, the mentality, thoughts. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra is something new, a beginning. And the Ace of Swords is like Archangel Michael's sword. It's all about truth, clarity, cutting out injustices, imbalances, lies, manipulations, deceptions. So there's a lot of clearing, some severing ties possibly to attachments, maybe belief systems, thought patterns, maybe cycles, or these manipulative lies, deceptive energies, frequencies, vibrations, or communications. There's a lot of mental clearing, clouds clearing. Maybe you're called to speak your truth. Maybe there's these energies, frequencies that are trying to keep us in the dark, away from our own truths, right? Then the Two of Crystals, the Two of Pentacles. This isn't very surprising. Twos can be about choices, decisions, and free will. And this is Earth Taurus card here. So this could be 3D Earth, 3D ways, old paradigm, 3D belief systems and thought patterns. The Two of Pentacles is trying to stay balanced, trying your best to juggle energies. It is like tiptoeing, decision making, trying to make a decision out of balance. With this Ace of Swords, it's all about justice and law and order, balance, and bringing in that truth to imbalances, maybe to these patterns, or having to always maybe do your best to be on an even keel, bringing in truth to how we make decisions related to our thoughts, our belief systems, maybe communication skills, and the 3D Earth, the old paradigm, the old timeline. Oh my gosh, I've got chills. The Starseed. This is the Fool card in this specific tarot. This is called the Starchild Tarot. I pulled out the Starseed Oracle and the Work Your Light Oracle. Starseed connections could be very significant here. Now, the Fool is air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra as well. The number 0, coming full circle, starting from something fresh and new, like never before in a way. So we have a 1, 2, back to a 0. So those numbers could be very significant. Fool card is a complete leap of faith, a trust fall, cutting out these energies of having to always find balance in our thought patterns, belief systems, communication skills, in actual truth and justice, in our own authenticity, back to who we are at our truest origins. Maybe galactic starseed. This can be childlike energy as well. So inner child, childhood from birth, divine blueprint I'm hearing. So your astrological natal chart could be very significant during this time. This is having full faith, trust, surrender, a leap of faith, and truly trusting the fall, that you'll be caught, that you will be led no matter what, that you will be guided, universal guidance, divinely guided. So just trusting the fall, having this full leap of faith, okay, out of your own authenticity, sticking to your truth, sticking through it, I'm hearing. Okay, then you've got perspective, another major arcana. So you have 2 major arcanas here. This one's very interesting. This is the Hanged Man, a number 12. So the first house in astrology is Aries. It's headstrong, it's leadership, it's how you portray yourself to the world and how you take new steps forward. Okay, and then the 12th house in astrology is where it ends, and that is related to the unknown, unseen, maybe hidden things beneath the surface, moon energy, the subconscious. So having a leap of faith, making that decision, that choice, free will, and taking this huge leap of faith, especially in the unknown. This perspective shift. The hangman is hanging upside down by free will, and it is for you to get a whole different perspective, to see things completely differently. I'm having trouble with the focus during this reading. Okay, so maybe things are very unclear during this time, unbalanced maybe, and you're just trying to remain balanced and grounded the best way you possibly can. And the hangman can be things needing to flip, like this time shift, the timeline shift, old paradigm to the new paradigm. Interesting. And this old reality and the new reality. Okay, bringing them into balance and harmony, having this perspective shift. Shifting your perspective, your focus is very needed during this time, but it's having faith in this choice and trust. Needing to take this leap of trust, this leap of faith, this trust fall for something new, fresh, a new beginning, shifting realities, big time. Okay, and we do have this Aries energy right now, a lot of Aries energy. Starseed Oracle. There's a lot of fogginess right now, a lot of unknown right now, and trust is required. This leap of faith is the perspective shift. Okay, you have weight. Look where she's jumping into, a whole other galaxy. Are you kidding me? It's not yet time. Things are being woven. So you may feel like an urge to like act and move forward and all this stuff. This is Aries energy. Okay. But we are being guided into not just jumping in the ways that we perceive, in the ways that we think or have perspective on, a belief on. It's a whole different leap of faith. I keep saying leap of trust, leap of faith. This is a whole different perspective shift in how we need to have that faith, surrender, trust fall, leap of faith in how we move forward, in how we take action and lead in our lives. Hold the phone, I'm hearing, before you jump in. Okay, on page 118, it's not yet time, things are being woven. In our fast, loud, reactive, comparative world, where an instant response is so often expected and at times even a currency, it can feel almost impossible to take a breath, let alone give ourselves the space to rest, wait, and reset. We're so often in overdrive, expecting instantaneous results over and over again. And when guidance doesn't come at these extreme speeds, it can feel as though something's gone wrong. But often, not receiving guidance is guidance in itself. That's the perspective shift. When you ask for guidance and don't receive it, it can often mean, wait, it's not yet time. The details are being woven. Our challenge is to keep trusting when on the surface it appears that nothing is happening. To remember that no matter how long or bitter the winter, spring does always come. To remember that you don't need to solve all the world's problems in a single day, and that perhaps they'll be better solved with some perspective and a good night's sleep. This card is your permission to slip, to slow down, switch off, and rest. Permission to slip, it says. You're being reminded to have patience and to trust the mystery of life. To trust that things are being woven on your behalf. This trust, right? It may not be happening to the timeline you'd like, but if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you can ever imagine. How can you slow down, be more patient, and wait? I feel grounding is very significant, right? This 2 of Earth. I'm grounding with Mother Earth, you know, going outside, I'm getting some fresh air. Just trust. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations. Dreaming a new world into being. Dreaming, right? The subconscious, the unknown, the unseen. Rest, right? Rest is so needed during this time because we are about to emerge and birth in this new reality, that new timeline, the new earth, right? We do it through our own lives, our own consciousness. New is just about to emerge, and we need to just have a little bit more patience during this time. Yes, it is hard, right? With expecting instantaneous results, but as long as we take that moment and work on our gratitude, appreciation, having patience, just grounding and getting some quiet time and rest when we need to is going to help us remain grounded and stable throughout this time. It is coming. We just need to have a little bit more patience. Just have that different perspective. right? As always, just take what resonates, and don't forget to like, comment, share, follow. Abundant love and light. So be it. So it is. Bye.